Hey, 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 hey! It is hatching time today because we've got two legendaries, well, technically the same legendary, and a new dragon to get hatching. So, of course, we have the dragon of the month, the Hierophant to hatch, and I've got two of these bad boys because why not have two, right? Very, very pretty looking egg. Gotta say, big fan of Hierophant's egg, but there he is. We get plus 400 season points, and he is, of course, a legendary with legendary energy and metal. So overall, if you're considering using him for a team, I probably wouldn't suggest it, but you do you. But that does mean that is our final dragon as part of the Fates of Summer collection. So then we unlock the Bead dragon. So it's nice getting an extra free dragon just for breeding other dragons that you would have bred anyway. So that's nice. We get Bead, so we can throw him into our hatchery. So now we'll be waiting to see what the next month's Dragon of the Month is going to be. But anyway, the Hierophant dragon is a wise creature with much knowledge of the ancients and divines of Dragolandia. It teaches others the doctrine of dragons and reminds trainers of their storied pasts. That is the description for Mr. Hierophant, and you'll notice he just has a big ball of light. He's like a mini Ra. You remember the Ra dragon, the big bird that has just a massive sun? Well, now we've got like a mini ball of light on top of Hierophant here. He's very cute in his little baby snake form. I like it. Yeah, you get your tail, little Hierophant. But we will, of course, level at least one of these guys up, because now that we've got the Hierophant, it does mean that we could take part in the Heroes Challenge if we really wanted to. I mean, technically I don't really need to because I've already got the dragon from Heroes Challenge, but maybe I'll do it anyway for the fun of it. But this is the adult form, and again, I love the colours. I love the colour scheme with like this reddish pink and the gold little detailing. Massive earrings, by the way. You digging those earrings? I'm sort of digging those earrings. Those are some nice earrings, Hierophant. You know, you got some swag on you, dude. But anyway, that is the Dragon of the Month, so we won't have to worry about getting him now. And then the other dragon, I will hatch the other one as well, but the other dragon that we've got is, of course, Punk, which was the reward from the boss challenge last week. And again, another kind of cool looking egg. I can appreciate the design, but Punk is just an epic with plant, void, and fire. So nothing too super cool about him apart from his jacket. That's the only cool thing, his jacket. I guess his hair's kind of cool as well, having that like the green highlights on his mohawk. But Punk dragons are outspoken rebels, unafraid to growl or shriek whatever's on their mind. Fiercely loyal to their kind. They're still welcome, or they still welcome others with open fins, as long as you're, you know, cool. That's nice. No, don't allow the non-coolers into the group. I can dig it, no. You know what's up. You know what's up, no. And again, we'll level him up as well, because DCP, yes, very yummy. I love DCP, me. But yes, we'll take him to 20 as well. Take a quick look at his adult form. We'll get the other egg hatch, throw Bead in. So many different eggs. And you know, with the upcoming Divine event coming very soon, I'm sure that we're going to have lots and lots of other eggs and new dragons to get hatching as well. We'll be at 700 soon. But, you know, nice looking dragon. He's basically a reskin of an old dragon, just with a couple of extra changes. But, you know, I don't actually mind that too much. So he gets to sit in that fire habitat forever. So let's go hatch our other Hierophant, get another plus 400. We can pop him there with his papa. Now we've got little baby and big papa, mama, whatever you want to call it. So they're just scooting around in their ancient habitat for now, because why not pop them in an ancient habitat? But I guess we could just keep rebreeding for the Dragon of the Month. There's not really any reason not to at the moment for me. But let's make sure we pop this Bead dragon egg into there. And again, in about a day, we'll be back to hatch Bead. Oh, I like that colour. I like that blue colour. Very nice. Very nice, I can dig it. But aside from that, again, there's not too much else happening in DML aside from this Heroes Challenge. So let's go and take on these Heroes Challenge fights. Of course, it'll start off with super low level dragons, but then as we go on, the enemy levels will get higher and higher and higher, and we'll have to probably throw some sigils and stuff onto Deke if we care that much. But the reward dragon for finishing off this Heroes Challenge is of course Hellhound, and Hellhound is quite a strong in terms of, you know, AoE damage epic that you could throw on a mid-game team until you actually get Divines and Ancients, but at the same time, if we've got a Divine event happening like within the next couple of weeks, maybe don't mess around too much with your team, as long as you've already got AoE, Earth, Water. Obviously, if you could have Ancient and Divines, that'd be nice, but if you don't have those available, then at the very least, if you've got the other things, like the water, the earth, that sort of thing, then you should still be able to do okay in the dungeon, even without Divines. But it's a different world in DML when you get Divines and Ancients with Wonder Acceptance, or Witchcraft Acceptance. It's a very different world. Trust me. I've been there. I've been there in old DML without Wonder Acceptance and Divines. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like with it. So I can tell you, it's very different. Very different indeed. But anyway, let's go back to Heroes Challenge, since we can already do the next fight. Again, very simple. So, realistically, if you want the best chances of finishing a Heroes Challenge, what you will want to do is pop in your dragons into the academy and unlock his other element, at least one of them, because, you know, you don't always want to spend on the, you don't want to waste gems for a Heroes Challenge, but at least the second element, so then you've got another element to work with. You can upgrade it a bit, so that gets some bonuses, but at the end of the day, you do you. It's not really that important to get the Heroes Challenge done. In fact, there's not really very important to get much done at all in the game at the moment. I will also report that apparently they have tried to implement a fix into the Enchanted Arena, stop everyone getting basically just hard fights all the time. I'm not sure if it's actually worked. They said that apparently it didn't actually work. So if you can let me know what sort of experience you're having in the Enchanted Arena now. Can you actually have a selection of fights that are doable? Or is it still only giving you just hard opponents? Because obviously I'm kind of privileged in the sense that I can take on these max level dragons, but if you are someone that doesn't have those dragons, it's been a painful experience for over a month now. It's getting close to 2 months, I think. So, you know, they probably need to be told if your game's still broken and not really working as intended. Because the problem with Enchanted Arena is that it's the only real way, yes, thank you phone, it's the only real way to get enchantment materials. So, what are you gonna do now that we've got 12 enchantment stars? Well, you're just gonna pull it out of thin air? You're just gonna get enchantment materials out of your ass? You know, you can't do that. It has to be a way for people to actually earn the materials, considering it's harder than ever to get enough to fully upgrade a dragon. And then we're gonna have the sacred apples, which are gonna boost max level dragons. It's just gonna become a massive... oh, I don't know what to say. If those apples are actually just blatantly pay to win, then I think a lot of players are going to be really angry. Because like I said, the only place to get the sacred apples is during the major events, and that's why it scares me. It scares me because, one, if you're not playing during major events, you're at an inherent disadvantage forever then, even if you do have max level dragons, and at the same time, what happened the last time we got told that? Everything got made pay to win, or we got the massive exception divine garbage. Sorry, I don't always intend to be negative, it just happens when I play this game. But anyway, you know, we got our Dragon of the Month, I'm happy about that. And Punk, we got Punk. So we're gonna get Bead as well. Other dragons that I'm looking forward to, I don't really know at the moment. I think the Egyptian and Greek theme coming back again is a little basic, but we'll see what other gods, goddesses, mythological beings they throw into the event. Maybe they'll have a really cool one. Like last time we got Long Wang, which was a fantastic dragon with a fantastic name, the Dragon King. So we'll see what we get this time. And if Artemis is in fact one of the dragons that's coming, then that's Apollo's sister. So then we've got the family coming in for Apollo, which is going to be very sweet. But of course that's going to depend on what they actually release. Could have been lies. They could have misled. You never know. You never know until Friday. But anyway, that's all of my Enchanted Arena fights for now. Honestly, I'm slacking a little bit because I'm getting bored of having to get back up to the highest league again when there's absolutely no reason to push me back down when I'm just going to destroy everyone on my way up. But I guess that's Enchanted Arena right now. Feels like it's unfun for everyone and helps no one. You know what I mean? That's sort of what it feels like at the moment. But, you know, we've got Food Frenzy on at the moment, which is nice. So, I would advise that during the frenzies you get in and, you know, collect your food, things like that. When we get Enchanted Frenzy, that's one of my favourites because it does mean we can spend all of our enchantment tickets on getting lots and lots of trinkets mainly. But we'll see, we'll see. For now, I appreciate you being here. I do wish you the best of luck with breeding the Dragon of the Month. I do have a breeding guide out for it, of course, because I released it on day 1. But good luck with your breedings, and I hope that you and I can both get many, many Hierophants in this month.